Hello friends, welcome to part 61 of Laravel 12 multi-bundle e-commerce series. So we will continue working on the product listing page, and in this part we are going to work on the category breadcrumbs and pagination. Okay, so first we are going to work on breadcrumbs. So here we are working on this listing page, and you can see that after clicking on men, we are displaying the products of men. Like we can click on men t-shirts as well. Then again, these products are coming. But here you can see we have not added any kind of breadcrumb here. Okay, so we need to add the breadcrumb. Along with that, we need to highlight that which category it is, and here also we are going to show the category name. Okay, and here also we are going to show the category name, and here we are going to show the breadcrumb, not here. Above the search we are going to show the breadcrumb. Okay, and the breadcrumb will be like this one, home, then this angle bracket, this greater than sign, after that shirts. If the main category is shirt, if the user opens the, like if the user open this men category, then the breadcrumb will be home, then this angle bracket, and then men, home, angle bracket, then men. And if the user open this subcategory, like if the user open this men t-shirts, then there will be home, men, and then this one men t-shirts category. Okay, so if the user open the main category, then there will be just two links, and if the user open this subcategory, then there will be three links. So this is the breadcrumb that we are going to make in the category details function. Okay, so in this function, we are going to have the breadcrumbs variable, and first we will also integrate the design in this HTML only. Okay, so after integrating the design, we are going to have the home link here. First, we are going to add the home link, and after that, we are going to check whether the parent ID is 0. Like if the user open the main category, then there will be only one link. That main category we are going to show. After home link, we are going to show that main category, like this one. Okay, after home link, then we are going to show the main category. And if the user open the subcategory, then we are going to fetch the main category of that subcategory, and we are going to show that main category first. See, this one is the main category. First, we are going to show the main category, and after that, we are going to show the subcategory. Okay, then there will be three links. First one is the home, then main category, and then subcategory. Okay, so this breadcrumb we are going to add inside our category details function. So let's add the breadcrumb inside the category details function. So I'm going to open this function. It's located inside the product service, and here you can see the get category listing data, and sorry, it's inside the category model. I'm going to open product controller. I also don't remember. And then product service. It's inside the get category listing data. Sorry, open the here it is, get category listing data. That is fine. And category details. I'm going to search for this function. Here it is in category model. Here it is. Okay. So here we are going to modify this one, and first one will remain the same. This one will remain the same. No change in this. But after that, we are going to add the breadcrumb, and after that, we are going to return the breadcrumb as well. See, right now we are just returning the cat IDs and the category details. But now, after getting the breadcrumb, we are going to return the breadcrumb as well. Okay, so this code we are going to add. So this code we are going to add this breadcrumb code here. We are going to add this, and here we are going to return this breadcrumb. Okay, fine. So once again, I'm going to explain you. First three variables we have taken. This dot equal to means that it will continue with the previous variable. We are just going to add that one in the last one. Okay, we are just going to append. Okay, so these three variables, just the design, and after that the fourth variable is to give the home link, And after that, we are going to check whether a user open the main category or the subcategory. If the user open the main category, then we are going to show just one link. And if the user shows the if the user opens the subcategory, then we are going to fetch the parent category of that subcategory. Then we are going to show the first main category, and after that we are going to show the subcategory. Okay, and then we are going to close the breadcrumbs that we have opened here. Okay, so see here, we have closed the breadcrumbs tags that we have opened here. So after that, we are going to return this breadcrumb to our blade file, our index blade file. Here I'm going to open resources, views, front, products, and here it is, index blade file. Here we are going to show the breadcrumb, and we are going to show here. Uh, Here you can see show product start. We are going to open the index products listing. Here it is show product start. Okay, so we are going to add this breadcrumb after MB3. I'm going to check where to add this. Here go to copy this one, div 3 4, go to add before this one, like this. Now I'm going to check 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3. One more to close. Okay, breadcrumb. And also we will add here found. See, category products we are already having, in which we have added the for each loop. So we are going to count that how many products we are showing in for each loop, and that the count we are going to show here at the top. So now I'm going to refresh and we'll check whether the breadcrumb will come up here or not. See here, found two shirts, two results have come, but breadcrumb is still not coming. I'm going to check what is the issue. Here we are returning the breadcrumb as well. Here I'm going to check that we are returning. Okay, I think yeah, that is fine. Breadcrumb is fine here. Is returning like this, and it's also fine. Uh, so I'm going to see where we are calling this function, category details function. I'm going to check. We are calling in product service here, category details, and here we have added the category details, and also I think we need to return here as well the breadcrumbs. Yeah, we need to return it as well. This one we are sending there, but we need to return here as well. And I think we are having category info, category details, this one from, and we are also can have the breadcrumbs from here. And now I think it must work. Let's see, let's refresh. And yes, now breadcrumb is working. Okay, you can see breadcrumbs are now working fine. And now see, we have opened this subcategory like clothing, men, and after that we have gone to this subcategory. So the breadcrumb is having the three levels. One is for the home, next one is for the parent category, and this highlighted one is for the category that we have currently opened. And it is also showing that how many results are coming from two results. Okay, so if we are going to click on see, this one we have not done so far. Okay, whenever we will do this, like if we will click on here, here we have not added, but if we are going to click on discounter products, okay, so there is only one product, then only one product will be shown here, then there here result will be found one result. Okay, like this. So here now I'm going to open the men t-shirt, and here you can see home clothing men. Okay, so men is already having this clothing main category, so that's why the clothing is coming here. So if I'll click on clothing, I can also click from here. Then under clothing, these products are not coming because we have not shown that level. Okay, here it is unclickable. Okay, otherwise we can also show this one. So I debug my code and found that it is not fetching these subcategories. Okay, so here you can see, like if I open the clothing and then it is fetching 1 4 5 6 categories. Okay, 1 4 5 6 means it is fetching the first one, and after that 4 5 6 are men, women, and kids, and that comes under clothing. And after that, men t-shirts come under men, and that it is not fetching 1 4 5 6, but 7 must also come, because it is not coming because it is not fetching these subcategories. So the same I asked from chat gpt to take the help from that to save the time. Add one more category level to blow function, so that I can able to fetch category IDs of subcategories as well. Okay, then the chat gpt provide us the code, added one more level of subcategories. Here you can see it added the subquery. Okay, and it added that nested subcategory, it added, so that we can able to fetch the other layer of the cat id. First we add first level subcategories IDs, and then we have added the second level subcategories IDs. So in this way we can able to fetch these subcategory IDs as well. So I'm going to modify my code, and let's see. Here this code I'm going to modify, and I'm going to check here. I'm going to refresh, and you can see now 7 has also come up. Okay, 1 4 7 5 6, 1 4 5 6 are already coming here. 1 4 5 6, and 7 is also returned here, so that we can able to fetch the subcategory product as well. Okay, so I'm going to align this. So like this, you can take help from ChatGPT if you stuck anywhere. I'm going to comment this one. So now I'm going to refresh, and you can see the products are coming in the clothing as well. Okay, so now if we open the men t-shirts, here also products are coming. If we open the click on men, then once again same products are coming. If we click on clothing, then once again same products are coming, as men t-shirts is the part of men and men is the part of the clothing. Okay, so I hope it's yeah, fine for you, and we able to see the breadcrumbs are working fine as well, along with the count. So let's see further. Now we are going to work on the Laravel pagination for products. Okay, so we are going to make this dynamic. This is static right now, and we are going to add more products. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy paste this one to add more products with some changes. I'm going to make it like 12. I'm going to make the see, just will change the product code and will add one more, and I'm going to make it 13. Okay, so now we have the 4 products. Okay, and see, the products will not come here. Yeah, it's coming here. Okay, I think that we need to add attributes, but attributes are not required to add at this time. Okay, so now we have the 4 products. Okay, so I'm going to add the pagination for 3, so that the 3 products will come in first page and 1 product will come in second page. Okay, so for that, let's take the further steps to show the pagination. We are required to update the category listing data method in product service. Okay, so here we are going to update category listing data in category info products, and here we are going to show the paginate. Okay, paginate 3, like I have explained, we are going to show here the paginate 3. I'm going to check here get category listing data, and here we are already showing the paginate. Now I'm going to make it 3. Okay, to test, and after that we are going to show the pagination in Ajax product listing. It's static right now. Here you can see it's the complete static code of the pagination. This complete nub is static, but we are going to make it dynamic. Okay, we are going to use this one. I'm just going to copy, and we'll replace it with this one. Let's see if we are going to show it dynamically. Here category products, then links, pagination bootstrap 4. Okay, so that it will show its style as well. Let's see if it will work. Yes, it is showing just 3 products on the first page, and here you can see the pagination is now coming in second page. I'm going to check. Yes, only one product is shown in the second page. You can see only one product is shown in the second page, and you can see there are 3 products in the first one, and just one product in the second one. So it's working fine. These arrows are also working. You can see the arrows are also working. Okay, so the pagination is also working fine now. Okay, just you are required to add the paginate in that query, and also you just give this syntax here. The category products, we are already having the category products in which we have added the for each loop. So just you are required to add these category products along with the links, and we are going to add its pagination bootstrap 4. Okay, so it's the syntax of showing the pagination. Okay, and the pagination will come then. So that's all for now in this part, and in the next part we will start working on this sort by filters. Okay, we are going to work on the sort by filters. We are going to first do the sort by filters. See, we are going to work on all the product filters one by one. First one, this one, and after that filter by price, color, size, and other filters as well. So we are going to work on product filter from the next part. First we are going to show the filters without ajax. With the refresh of the page in the content string, it will go in the parameters. We are going to add the data here, and after that we are going to do in with ajax as well. Okay, so please stay tuned for the next part. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.